everybody. I hope you're doing really, really well today. I'm Michelle Legaly, if we've never met, and I'm happy to be here with you. Every single week, almost every week, I come on and do some type of tool, tip, training, or inspiration somewhere in the realm of life coaching, inner work, intuitive stuff, empath stuff. Like that's my zone of passion. And if it helps you in any way, then that's what creates fulfillment inside of me. Here's what we're doing today on the 11:11 meditation part 2. And I'm just going to make this short and sweet today. The 11:11 meditation came to me in the middle of the night when I couldn't sleep very well. And I was just noticing this time in my life where like I was in the flow. Everything was easy. You've been there before, right? But in the back of my mind, when that was going on, I was thinking, I wonder how long this is going to last. And sure enough, the bubble burst and I went through like several days and I called it the black cloud days. So many weird things happened. Like everything I touched turned poo-poo. And it's so interesting how energy is. And I see this in my life. I see this in other people's life. Whereas we'll call it the baseline. We have our norm energy, our frequency that we're most comfortable with for whatever reason. And so let's just call that here. And it reminds me of a pendulum. So let's say this is our baseline right here. I went through a flow state where I woke up every day healthy, happy, higher frequency emotions. So I went like this. I swung a little bit more positive than I normally do. And that was great. And it was fun. I was hoping it would last a long time, but sure enough, eventually what happened is I went an equal distance into the negative side. And I'm not judging positive or negative. I'm just using it in a way to relay an idea to you. So then I went to the negative side. That one's not so great. But look, that's what energy does. It kind of swings back to get you back to the norm, your most comfortable zone. So what I asked my own guidance and my own intuitive and in my own meditation in the middle of the night was, do I have any say in staying more in the flow versus staying more in the negative? Like, do I have a chance to move my baseline to more a positive for me and for others? And the answer was yes. And the information I received after that was this 11:11 meditation. And so we started it 2 weeks ago. I challenged everybody to continue it every day for 11 days, 11 minutes a day. And how did you do with it? If you're like me, you fell off the wagon. Now, I think falling off the wagon is part of this. Like it's normal. I don't want us to shame ourselves. I don't want us to poo-poo ourselves. I don't do any of that. Just notice that that's how it is for most humans. When we try to do something new, we'll fall back to the old pattern or even greater away from the old pattern to try to get us back to baseline. Does that make sense? So we never shame ourselves when we fall off the wagon. We just recognize it and get back on the wagon. And all we're doing is inching ourselves to a new baseline, if you even want that. Okay, I hope that's helpful. If you are here with me live, please say hi in the chat. I'd love to say hi back to you. Okay, let's do this 11:11 meditation. I'm just going to do it for a few minutes. But what I was guided to share with you was that it's for 11 days, 11 minutes a day, just once a day. And let's get started. Eyes closed if it's safe for you. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let's do that again. Breathe in and kind of feel your body rise up and expand. And exhale and feel your body soften on the exhale. Let's do it again. Breathe in through your nose and kind of tighten up a little bit. Pull your shoulders up And then exhale through your mouth like you're blowing through a straw, and feel like the air is leaving the balloon. And you're the balloon. Okay. Eyes closed, feet on the ground. Feel yourself in your seat or wherever you are. Feel your shoulders. Feel the top of your head. Feel your hips. Feel your knees. All right, here we go. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And as you breathe in through your nose, I want you to form a bubble around you. Just a beautiful bubble. It can be a translucent bubble. It can be like an eggshell. Whatever you want to do that feels really good and easy. And I want you to be inside the bubble. And just let your breath do whatever it wants right now while you hold the bubble. And I want you to be inside the bubble. And just notice your bubble. Mine is just like, when you play with bubbles outside the liquid, mine's glistening and I can see through it. It's not always like that though. So I just let whatever shows up be just right. Okay, so you're in the bubble. We're going to call this the bubble of silence. So you've just created this bubble of silence. I want you to get it as big as you want to, that feels just right for you. I want you to light it up inside or make it dark, whatever would feel really good to you. You can do it a different way tomorrow, but just see what you want today. Okay. And now we've set the intention that we're in the bubble of silence. And all you're going to do in the bubble of silence is just breathe in and out. You can focus on your breath. You don't have to. You can just appreciate the silence. Notice if a thought comes in, you can just lovingly release it. No stress. Just go, oh, I'll deal with you later. I'm in the bubble of silence. And I just trust that all important thoughts will come back later when I have time, but they're not allowed in the bubble of silence. And I notice my bubble of silence breathes with me. When I breathe in, it expands a little bit. When I exhale, it comes in a little. Do whatever feels really good to you. I want you to make it up. I want you to I want you to use your imagination. Make this a fun experience for yourself. And then whenever you're ready, open your eyes. How was that for you? I know this exercise seems so simple to start creating a bubble of silence for yourself. I'm not a doctor, nurse, scientist, but I've noticed my mind is calmer. My nervous system feels calmer. We want this to be our baseline. We want healthy minds, healthy emotions, healthy nervous systems. We want that to be our baseline. If I don't keep practicing coming back and creating silence, my nervous system regulates to like hypersensitive. And it feels really normal for me to be hypersensitive if I stay in that. And I noticed this is years in the making, but when I stayed in hypersensitivity too long, I got dis-ease in my mind and my body. Fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, rheumatoid arthritis. Those were some of my labels. And I think I got those from being hypersensitive. It's like I'm burning out my nervous system. And this exercise, if that's you and you can relate to that, that's why I'm sharing this meditation with you today. It's just a quick thing to practice every day with the idea that we're training our nervous systems that this is the norm. Calm mind, calm emotions, calm nervous system. And all that happens, I believe, when we create the bubble of silence. Okay, I hope this was helpful today. If this is helpful for you, you want to post a comment, I would love to see it. I'll make sure to come back and comment back. For any of you who are interested in intuitive development, I have opened the doors to my Intuition Circle membership. We are 5 years strong in our online intuitive development group. It's for women only. It's $47 a month. For the last couple weeks, I have offered it a free 30-day trial. If you want to try it for free, I would love for you to check it out. If you decide you don't want to, it's not for you, you just send us an email and say, please cancel, or it's not for me, thanks anyway. We will cancel you immediately. If you do want to stay more than 30 days, it's $47 a month, cancel anytime. Intuition Circle has dozens of, I don't know how many now, master classes, everything from mediumship to how you perceive, to how did you get wired the way we are, oracle card readings, how to turn your abilities on and off. We have lots of techniques. One of them that's coming to my mind right now is the number line technique. We have one called head, heart, and gut technique. We also have live classes every Wednesday, almost every Wednesday from 12 Eastern for 1 hour. What else do we do? We have a private Facebook group. So anyway, all of that. If you want more information, I'll send you the link so you can learn more about it and decide for yourself. If you're interested, just type, I don't know, link. Type link in the comments if you want the link to Intuition Circle and learn more information. I'd be happy to give it to you. Okay, I will see you next week, same place, same time. Thank you so much for being here. Bye, everybody.